Hello and welcome back to my channel once again, the place where I review all my new pickups, talk about all things sneakers and streetwear. Cool, so let's get straight into it. This is my second pickup of the year, 2025, and I'll kind of just talk to this that you can see here as I open the box. And so I mentioned in the last video that I'm going to be doing much more close up in-hand coverage of the shoes, of each shoe. So as you can see here, it's just, I don't have a big enough table for it to be off camera. And I just thought, like, it's not that offensive, it being slightly visible. But basically that's the ring light that I was bought for Christmas that I am using. So let's get into this box. Union, so it's a Union 4. So much like the last cop, this is an eBay transaction. It's out here. I do like their authentication system that they have been doing. So here is the box, and as you can see, it is a Union collaboration. And then reading off the label, Air Jordan 4 Retro SP in Off Noir Light Fusion Red. And this pair did retail at $250. I paid a little bit more than that, but it was basically a trade where I sold a pair of shoes that I got for retail, which was in my like trade pile stack. Basically just sold and then used that money same day and bought these. So it was a transaction, but it was kind of like a trade in my, as far as like my bank account goes, it basically looked like a trade. And I have actually gone 11.5. So just as I'm taking these out, similar story to when I reviewed the SB, Nike SB Pine Green Jordan 4s. Same instance in the same store in November last year, 2024, where I went to all of these resale shops. I tried a pair, and actually these weren't on my list, but there was an 11.5 and I tried them on and instantly fell in love with the shoe. And I'd been a massive critic of this colorway. I love the Guava Ice, but I'd never really kind of been that much of a fan of these. And this shoe is the Off Noir Jordan 4 Union LA from 2020, I think it was. Just get both out. So they do come with this, with that same paper that has Michael Jordan on it, that we've seen with the other pairs. Just move this off to the side. So yeah, there was an 11.5 in the store, and I tried it on because I just saw them and picked them up, and I was just like, this is so nice. I kind of want to have these on my list now. They only had an 11.5, and I tried it on, and it fit perfectly. And it actually made me think that my Guava, I actually feel like they kind of run a little bit big, so it made sense that these fit half a size down. So yeah, this is the pair. As you can see, I think the condition that I've bought these on, mildly used. It looks pretty good. You can see here the first sign of aging on any Jordan 4 will be the stars on the outsole, and you can see 100% of them are still there. They do come with this authentication piece where you can kind of track with the QR code. Obviously this will come off straight away. Even to do the on-foot video, I will be taking that off. I'll put this one down to the side just so we can kind of cover off the other side. The previous owner has unstitched the tongue. It's one thing I was looking for was a used pair already unstitched, because that then gets basically referred in the price, where I probably paid 30-40 bucks less, and I was going to do it anyway. So I was not paying for a stitched tongue, that extra money. And also the gold laces are in there, which I think are the way to go. Looks like there is a, it looks like the previous owner bought some sale laces to go in them, because they did come with the gold here and then the black. These aren't in a regular bag, so I might actually have to buy, just find a little baggie to have those in. So yeah, this is the shoe. Yeah, the condition looks just as good as the pictures, so no catfishing there. And I do find that with a lot of eBay sellers, they're pretty good for that. Just a shot from the front so you can see what that looks like with the tongues up, and then same thing with the back. the lovely Nike Air there. So I think what I am definitely going to do now that I have these and the SBs, great start to the year for my Jordan 4 collection, I really do need to redo the wheel picture. Because the last time I did those, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I've just added so much since. So yeah, I will be doing that. Depending on when I get time to do it, I may insert it into this video, and if not, I don't want to hold publishing the video back just for one picture. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'll get that done as soon as possible.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now for the close-up, and as you can see, it's a predominantly black colorway with these smaller hits of blue, a few of red, and then this super creamed out midsole, which was one of the big things with the Union 4s. As you can see on this pair, the tongue is unstitched, so you have the Union badge here, and again, just as a reminder of what it looks like when it is stitched down. That is the kind of, I guess, quote-unquote OG view of what they look like. I'm not a huge fan because I do love the way this silhouette comes up here with the tongue, and you just don't get that with this. Although it is a very novel idea, for me, that kind of like side-on view where you get the shape going up just makes it, to me, that's what a Jordan 4 looks like. So I don't know, I wasn't a huge fan. We also see these transparent wings on the side where this piece here is still material and it's not cut out like it typically is. I've seen some people cut it themselves. Not something I wanted to do. The back of the tongue is, I don't know, it's almost like a felt. It does feel really good and nice. They have these perforated holes in here as well, which is quite nice. White mesh netting. Same with the waffles and the wings on this side. We have I have put in, sorry, they came with the gold laces in them. They also come with black laces. Nothing really to mention there. It's just typical black laces. Lovely little back view here of the heel with the Nike Air, which looks really good in red. Yeah, that's kind of like, I guess, it for the detail. The white stitching is really nice. And also, actually, no, this repositioned toe box. So I'll see if I can pop an image here of what a normal, typical Jordan 4 toe box looks like, just so you can see that kind of in comparison to the way that they have done the paneling here, because it is quite different to the way the Jordan 4 was designed by Tinker. So yeah, that is the close-up. Let's get back to the main review.
A few moments later.
Cool, so a couple of bits. I think first what I'm going to do, some on-body video, and I'll just put that in there now, just showing some fits that I may have found from the stacks with these Jordan 4s on. I'll just kind of let that roll. We'll see what I've gone with. Typically, I think with this kind of shoe, I will have worn some kind of camo. I do like camo with black. It's kind of go-to, that or some olive. Cool. So now we've seen those videos, the next thing I did want to do is to compare this shoe, and I'm going to get, actually, so let me just, before I do that, I'll show this, the Union tag, which is also pretty cool, and which they do come with. I'm going to put this one off to the side, and I'm going to pull this box in so we can see the OG 4s from Union as a pack. So my favorite collab on a Jordan 4, if not on a Jordan in totality from the last however many years. I absolutely love this shoe. So this is a 12, this is an 11 and a half. So you can see they look pretty good together. I have the sail laces in the guavas came with sail, and then the spare laces, I think it's in the other side, but they are this gold. No, the spare laces are in there. It is this gold. And that's to show the bag that those black ones should have come in, which I don't know what the seller has done with. I'm going to put an image up here so you can see I took taking an image before publishing this to just get a bit of a better view than me holding them up. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving having this pack now complete. It was one of the things that I did want to do. I do also really like, I'll put an image up here because I can't remember the name of the colorway. of the other two fours, I really liked one of them. It was the one that's not the Lakers colorway. The other one, it was maybe Desert Moss or something like that. Again, I just haven't put much effort into buying them, but maybe I will now. Now that I've got these two. Cool, yeah, so last two things to do, a rating. And again, going back through the notes I took for the pine green video, I think based on the fact that I have given the Balvin 3 and the pine green 4 both a 9.25, I feel like this shoe gets a 9 to a 9.25. I feel like I like them a tiny bit less than those other two shoes, so I think I'm going to go with a 9. It might seem like all my ratings are really high, but I'm essentially not really doing a 1 to 10 ratio, because I'm never going to be buying and reviewing a shoe that's any less than, I would say, a 7.5, because like they cost money. Why would I? So it's a 7.5 to 10. So a 9.25 is, you know, seemingly a bit less valuable up that scale when you kind of have that context. So yeah, and then just to finally shut down the video, or finish off the video, the fit of the day. So the picture up here. So I have on I wanted to wear the Union 1s to review the Union 4s. So I have the black toe Union 1s on, the Fiji THRT denim. Again, love those jeans. This is just a plain white Essentials 021T. Rob Roy LL Bean flannel, which I'll wear open. And then this is the Arizona Cardinals snapback, which, because this is a deeper red, it's not like really like a Chicago Bulls red, it's a much deeper red. I wanted to wear the Cardinals because that shade of red is that much more deeper. So I think it goes well with it. So yeah, fairly quick and simple review. One I've really enjoyed making. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. That's it from me. Over and out.